All right. Good day. Welcome to day 5. Whatever number we're on. All right, so I got the 25 tooth chain wheel. It's really small. So the effect of making it look like, or getting one that's similar to a Redline Flight chain wheel, is kind of moot, but it's there. The bike still overall is going to have the look. And I got the wheels from BMX Guru, seal bearing, 48 spoke, double wall, alloy polished rims, 3/8 front axle, 9mm or 14mm rear axle with a 9-tooth cassette hub. And they've got a nice red rim tape in there as well. I don't know what to say about these. There's no brand name on them. They were reasonably priced and will fit the bill. So now I'm going to go back and time lapse putting this thing together, starting by getting the chain wheel and freewheel all in alignment with the spacers, and then we'll get after the rest of it. All right, it's all done. Here it is, complete. All the parts installed, adjusted, fixed. So I'm gonna grab this thing and walk you through it. It's been a few days. I don't even know. I was doing time lapse on putting together. I don't even know where I left off. When we do the editing, we'll see that. But here we go. All right, so this is the thing that makes it look the most like the RL22 from the movie. Is the number plate. Again, it's on knee saver bars. I wish I could get some forklifter bars or like some Hoffman Patriot bars, so from the back it would look correct. But from the front it looks good. The brake levers from the Haro Shredder, took the black paint off of them to get them silver. They got a little bit of wiggle in them. They're old, but they work. The brakes work great. The Haro Shredder stem. No, this wasn't off the shredder. This was off an old F3. Painted purple. Purple's a little off from being historically accurate. The U-brakes on the front. Again, these were black as well. Stripped the paint off of them. You can see the brakes hide my terrible vinyl wrap, chrome vinyl wrap job on the inside of the fork. When you stand back from it, the vinyl chrome looks really good, which is cool. That's what I'm going for. Looks good from 10 feet away. The wheels I got from BMX Guru, they're pretty good. I don't know, time will tell how well they last, but they are sealed bearing, double wall 48 hole wheels. The Kenda tires, Kenda Coupe tires are HP tires with the gum wall for the right look as well. These pegs, I found these on Amazon. They're Jet BMX. This is an add-on that they didn't have back then on the original bike, but they had them in the purple color, which I think blends in nicely with the stem and the purple and the graphics. So there we go. Not much else there. Yellow grips, lock-on grips. This is really just taking that old vibe and style with all new stuff. Now the cranks, they're the newer Redline flights. They're not like the old 401s. I got my SE Bear Trap pedals for the correct look. These, the chain wheel, even after I went through all the mess of figuring out that I couldn't use the old stuff, this was still a pain in the butt to get lined up, and it's really, really close back here, and it's so close that, let me see if I can get in the right angle. So the bolt, the crank bolt there that holds the chain wheel to rotate it, was actually so close to the bearing cup sticking out that it would rub on a certain part as the cranks rotated. And so I had to take that off and grind off a little bit of the edge of that bolt so that it wouldn't hit. And if you look right in there, you can see that silver part right there on the black bearing race. That's where that crank bolt was rubbing. So I had to fix that. My rear brake setup with the V-brake stirrup. This works phenomenal. I'm glad I did it. I'm going to figure out a way to fabricate one that's a little better, but it's all lined up. I used whatever little bolts I had to make it fit and work, but it does work great. That's really it. Plain old chrome seat post. Don't have the one with the handle on it. Again, the The wheels, like, they didn't list a brand name for these wheels, so they're probably made in China. But what are you going to do when you don't have or can't justify spending hundreds, $500 on Lineage good wheel sets or whatever? So this will work. This is it. This is the bike. I'm really pleased with it. I'm really happy how it turned out. It's got the look. That's the look that I was going for. That 80s redline RAD look. So again, mess with the camera here. Get this thing turned around. All right. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. If you have questions about what I'm doing here or how I do any of this, leave a bleep bloop in the comments. And that's it. That's the bike. The next project, like I showed you, I gave you the preview earlier, is going to be an actual red line. Again, this is a Haro Shredder, but an actual red line 600C that I picked up off Marketplace that's as close to identical as I can get from my childhood bike, that was available, that I could find, that didn't cost an arm and a leg, which it did cost. It costs an arm anyway. But I got the parts ordered to finish that one out. I am going to use, we'll get to that when I get to that project. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'll close this out with me probably doing a few tricks on this thing. Stay rad. Thank you.